Yo, what's going on? Back at it with another live Bitcoin charting here. Let's pull up the charts here right now. Yesterday we had some technical difficulties. Look like today's a little better than it was yesterday, so that's good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. See if anybody hops on. We can definitely take a look at other coins here as people request them. But obviously, you know that this is re-uploaded and everybody can check it out here. So yeah, so right now I have the. Whoa, was my mic on? Yes. Sorry, just double checking there. All right. So right now we're looking at the daily chart for Bitcoin. So far it definitely looks like we are bottoming here. It looks like we are at a little resistance on the lower time frames, and I'm gonna pull that up, but I just want you guys to take a look at the daily here. Just looking at the daily, it's looking really good. It's looking promising for Bitcoin to continue moving up. Definitely. It just right now it's at a crucial point. That's what I want to talk about here right now. So look at the daily, look at the RSI. It looks like we're bottoming here. We can start slowly pulling up, but let's go ahead and start getting closer here at the lower time frames, because we are bottoming and it's looking good, but there's are some indications here on the smaller time frames that look like we could still continue dropping down to retest this level here. Okay, and I'll show you guys that. Let's go ahead and look at the 4-hour time frame here. So 1 second here. So 4-hour time frame, so we are rejecting off this level that I'm saying is very important. So let me just do a quick test here. Oh wow, yeah, quality is good, everything's looking good, nice. All right, so sorry about that. So this is the level that I was talking about that's going to be very important. So right now it is looking really good. The reason why I say that is because we need to stay above this 4-hour support, which was previous resistance. We need to stay above that here. Right now it's going to be very important for us to stay above. If we can stay above this level here, it's going to be really good for Bitcoin. Obviously all the other altcoins do follow what Bitcoin does here, so it's looking really good. If you pull up a slight little trend line based off the 4-hour, you can kind of see that we are slowly in this uptrend. But like I keep mentioning, this little support here, you see it, we need to be able to respect that. We need to respect that support here to continue moving up with Bitcoin. And it looks like we are going to get a 4-hour close in the next 41 minutes, so that's going to be good, just to see where we end up there with Bitcoin regarding this area support. So I'm going to take off this trend line and let's take a look at Bitcoin on the smaller time frames. All right, so that was the 4-hour. Let's go to the 1-hour. So I love looking at the 1-hour. That's where I base most of my trades on, the 1-hour. And I was actually looking for longs on Bitcoin. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am looking for longs on Bitcoin on this support level to come back and retest this next resistance area. So just like a quick little intraday entry. But it looks like we did tap, but I was looking for more of a bullish candle closing here rather than it rejecting here. I apologize, rejecting more closer to this bottom here. But it looks like we're just rejecting a little higher than I anticipated here. But let's see if we can maybe get an entry here live. But I'm still looking for a long on Bitcoin. And it looks like if we get this 1-hour to close bullish and the next new 4-hour to open up and retest this support, which it should, just technically it should do that if it's going to continue moving up. So I'm not too worried about it right now. I'm not saying I missed my entry, but ideally this was where I wanted to get in Bitcoin. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So I'm not disappointed that I'm missing the trade. I'm just waiting to see if maybe the 4 hour comes in retest, because technically it should do that. So we'll see if maybe we can get an entry in today. So let's take a look on, let me just chart this here. So these are my targets here for Bitcoin if we do get an entry here today. Right here, this is going to be my target for the short term. Okay, this is all short term. I'm talking like short term entries here, not swinging, but this would be my exit for Bitcoin if we do get a close here bullish and the next one comes to retest. So that's definitely what I'm looking at here. So let's see. So here are my key levels for Bitcoin. So it's gonna be good. I'm gonna be keeping my eye out on this here. Definitely going to be a good entry here if we can get one. So I am looking for an entry here today. I'm looking for longs, short term wise. If we do form a support here, it's looking really good for Bitcoin. So I'm definitely looking for some longs. But obviously we need candles to close. That's very important. Waiting for candles to close, but we are looking for longs here today as long as we form a support here on Bitcoin. I'm glad that we fixed some of the technical issues yesterday. It looks like the video came out very bad. It was pretty bad, but everything looks good right now. Everything looks pretty good, so I'm happy to see that. But yeah, as of right now, we are waiting for longs here. If anybody has other coins they want to look at, we are going to take a look at the Ethereum chart. Definitely. So we'll go ahead and actually just start looking at the Ethereum chart right now. Let's see what we can chart there on Ethereum. So just short term wise, I'm going to just mark down the most recent support and resistance here for Ethereum. This is definitely going to be an important level here where there is a rejection. So I'm going to chart this down here. So this is definitely an area to keep an eye out on. So next time we move up. Alright, so we have that level there, and it looks like we formed some sort of a support here. So this could be another area we can mark down. And this is all based on the 1 hour, and me personally, I like to take my trades based on the 1 hour, so this is why I'm marking it this way. And then we'll look at a bigger picture in just a second. So for Ethereum, we are in this little range here. It looks like we came up here, now we're forming support, same as Bitcoin essentially. I do expect this to form and to close bullish, and the next one to come pull back a little bit, the new 4 hour to pull back just a touch and continue moving up bullish here. That's what I'm anticipating here for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Really, so, and then this is going to be the next important area. If we do come below that level, if we break below that, this is my next target, and I know for a fact that we can get here if we don't respect that support. So that's going to be key. It's going to be key there. So we'll see what happens there with Ethereum. So that's my charting for Ethereum short term. Let's go ahead and look at like the bigger picture here for Ethereum. Very similar to Bitcoin, but just look at the 4 hours. So based on the 4 hour, almost the same situation that we're seeing here with Bitcoin. We are seeing this uptrend here. We are seeing this uptrend here, but if we have to form support here to continue moving up, long term wise, I'm not gonna say that we are gonna go back to our all-time highs, just because we do have this key level here that we need to get past first. Once we can break above this area here, then I'll be very bullish on Bitcoin, Ethereum, but we need to definitely break above this big resistance here. And once we could do that, then obviously I'm going to be bullish, and I think we are going to be essentially reaching our all-time highs at some point. So yeah, that's Ethereum and Bitcoin. So we're gonna wait and see if we get entries in here on the stream. Yeah, but essentially what I'm gonna be waiting for is the 4 hour to come to a close, because right now this is the 1 hour that I'm looking at. The 30-minute is closing pretty good. So if you see this here, good wick rejection. That's nice. That's great to see. Good wick rejection. Very strong wick rejection means a very strong area of support or resistance. So keep that in mind there. So that is good to see there. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna be waiting for the new 4 hour to open up, because that's gonna be ultimately my entry there. I like to rely and focus on these bigger time frames. So this is the 4 hour that I'm waiting for. See if I can get an entry for longs on Bitcoin right here. So once we get this new 4 hour to close, the next one's gonna pull back just a touch, maybe even retest this bottom. I don't think it's gonna pull back that low. It just depends where we close, and then that's essentially going to be the candle that I'm gonna rely on for my entry to push above to this level at least, or even above it, to continue moving up. So that's what I'm expecting there on the 4 hour. So that's what I'm going to be waiting for to get an entry in. So let's wait for that, see if we can catch one here on the stream. So it would have been a good entry to get it in here while we were opening up that new 1 hour, but it doesn't hurt to wait for even the new 4 hour higher time frames there. So that's good too. So yeah, that is Bitcoin and Ethereum broken down there. And I actually wanted to go over a trade that I took today on the British pound and the yen. So yeah, we can definitely go over this trade here that I took today, until there's other people that want me to take a look at their coins or anything. Definitely. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. It's on 30-minute, right? Yep, it was taken based on the 30-minute time frame. So I'll go ahead and I'm gonna explain this trade here that I took. So let's see. All right, so just breaking down this trade that I took here, I'm gonna just erase this here. So this is the trade that I took this morning on the pound yen here, based off the 30-minute candle. So this is me kind of breaking it down, but I'm just gonna delete this here, and I'm just gonna talk about it instead rather than having to read this. Let's give me 1 second here. All right, so this was my entry that I took on the pound yen. This was a very strong support and resistance level here, and then my next target, if we ended up getting a 30-minute candle close above this resistance here, it was going to be here where we were getting some wick rejection on the 1 hour. So these zones and these levels are based totally on the 1 hour. So this was my target for my trade if I did see what I wanted to see to get my entry in. And so this is the end. This was the target that I had, which was 14 pips. Um, and so just going back on the 30-minute, I did get the bullish close here. So I was patiently waiting for this candle here to close, because we were in this range. As you can see, we're just ranging here, right? We're just in this range. We're just in that small range here, and so I didn't want to take a trade in that range because I feel like that's very risky. So I was just waiting for a breakout, and so once I got a bullish candle closing above here, I took an entry. As soon as this candle pulled back, I actually took 2 small entries there, and I placed my stop loss at the bottom wick of that bullish candle, which was 10 pips. And so I actually secured 8 pips in this trade. And so this is basically my trade, just patience, just waiting for candles to close. That's pretty much it. And I was very patient waiting for a candle to close. I didn't just see the candle pulling up and enter. I patiently waited for it to close. I waited for a retest just to respect this previous resistance, new support. This is kind of what happened with Bitcoin in a sense. Like, I could have entered based off the 30-minute pulling down, or the 1 hour pulling back, but yeah, I actually wasn't on the charts when that was happening. So, and I did want to wait for that 4 hour to close too. So that's definitely another reason why it doesn't hurt to wait and be extra patient. But yeah, that's my breakdown on the trade that I took today on pound yen, and those are my breakdowns on Bitcoin and Ethereum. But let's take a look at what some of the other coins are doing. Let's look at Dogecoin. See what's going on with Dogecoin. It might be coming back here. Look at that! Wow, it's coming back. A lot of people were saying Doge, including myself. I was even saying Doge was dead. But it looks like it's coming back from the dead. Yeah, wow. This is actually surprising. I wasn't expecting Doge to pull up like this, but it's crazy. Crazy to see this pull up. But yeah, we are at a resistance here with Doge. As we can see. Strong resistance right here with Doge, and obviously if Bitcoin starts to pump, then Doge is definitely gonna pump, but we're definitely at a resistance there with the Doge. If Bitcoin starts to pump, we're definitely going to see Dogecoin and some of these other small altcoins pump as well. So don't be surprised if you see Dogecoin pumping like crazy soon, because ultimately we are gonna come back and reach our all-time highs with Bitcoin and all the other cryptos. But in the short term, I'm not 100% what way we're going. I think I was looking at some article that was stating that right now nobody, like, it's 50-50. Like, there's not a real sense of direction for where we're going. Everybody's saying it's 50-50 right now from like the study that they did. They had like half the people say we're bullish, half the people say we're bearish. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at ultimately. But like I said, title of this video, we're at a important level right now for Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens. And obviously we have Cardano. Cardano is nice and steady. I love Cardano. Just looking at Cardano, we're at a crazy resistance here. Very, very, very strong level here. Based on the 4 hours, so we know the higher the time frame, the stronger this level is. So we have this strong level on Cardano that we have to get above, and if we can break above that level there for Cardano, then we're going back to our all-time highs, which is really good. Almost $2.50 there. I remember buying in on Cardano when it was under $1, which is crazy to see it just pump and do well. And it's been very steady compared to like you look at like the Bitcoin drop and like some of these other coins, like Cardano held up pretty good. So pretty good looks there for Cardano, to be honest. So yeah. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm definitely gonna delete that video from yesterday because that was very bad quality. I don't know what was going on there, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna delete that video there. Yeah, I'm just glad today's everything's nice and smooth. Everything looks good, so that's good. That's good. That's good. But yeah, that's Cardano. Cardano looking good right now. It's at this resistance on this 4-hour resistance, so it's gonna be very tough to see if we break above it. But obviously, if Bitcoin starts to pump, then Cardano is definitely gonna break above this resistance level. So let's look at another XRP, and then we'll look at Binance Coin. So XRP, let's look at XRP here. And I think their lawsuit is I'm not sure if that's settled yet or what's going on with their lawsuit. But we'll take a look at some of the latest news here with crypto here in a sec. Yeah, so right now there's a 4-hour resistance on XRP as well. Just looking at it here, it's looking pretty good though. You look at this like steady uptrend here for XRP. I could see it pulling back up, but a lot depends on that lawsuit that they're in, that case that they're in. So a lot's gonna depend on what happens there. So I know the XRP army is pretty strong. They have a crazy army fan base there. So yeah, I definitely do see XRP being one of the best performers in this bull cycle. Once that case settles, I can definitely see them pumping up. Yeah, let's look at the daily though on XRP. See how it's been moving compared to like all the other coins. Yeah, just looking at the daily, wow, I actually take that back. XRP, wow, we're actually at a crazy resistance here on the daily time frame. If we can't break above this level here with XRP, there's a high probability that we can definitely come down. Who knows how low we could come down. So definitely we're at a crucial point here with XRP. Looks like we're at a very strong resistance there. So definitely being cautious there with XRP. And now let's look at Binance Coin. Then we'll look at some news articles if there's any new updates here recently. But Binance, it looks like it's breaking above this daily resistance here. So yeah, it definitely Binance coin is going to be a really good coin, something to look out for. If you can get in it. Definitely. Let's look at it on the 4-hour. Same as Bitcoin almost, to be honest. Like we're needing to form a support here. If we form a support here with Binance, we're definitely gonna see it just start pumping up, right? Because a healthy market, you need to have lows, highs. You gotta have support and resistance being formed. Nothing just goes straight up. So definitely, and then we can take a look at AMC if anybody wants to take a look at AMC, because that was a show to watch here today, to be honest, as well. So, and then I don't have AMC here, but yeah, AMC, crazy pumpage for AMC, for whoever was in that. Congrats. But yeah, Binance coin. So all these coins are really at crucial points. You look at XRP, it's at a very strong area right now where we need to break above. It's at a strong daily. We're seeing Binance, it needs to form support. It doesn't have a top wick here, so maybe we can continue pumping up. So solely price action here. So yeah, definitely let's go back to Bitcoin here. We have 20 minutes until the candle closes. Let's take a look, see what's going on. If we're getting that 4-hour close, it's looking good. It's looking like it's in the same area that it was in, but let's take a closer look here. Yeah, it's looking good. Now I'm kind of worried. I don't know if I'm gonna get the entry that I want with Bitcoin, but I'm definitely looking for longs. I don't know if I'm gonna get my entry in, because if we do pull back, um, I'm just trying to like envision how the trade would play out. So if I got an entry with Bitcoin, maybe have you just pull back and start throwing some entries here. I think I'm gonna definitely use dynamic risk here. I'm gonna throw entries here once we pull back. Maybe the next one's gonna be once we pull back here, and if we start breaking this candle's low and we start coming down, maybe it's a sign of closing that out. But I'm definitely gonna be monitoring it, seeing if maybe there's an entry there on Bitcoin. Um, yeah, so that's definitely gonna be something to watch there. Let's take a look. Yeah, so it's looking good. Bitcoin's looking good. Definitely we're gonna come back to this, see how it's closing. We want to get a nice, good bullish close there for sure. Definitely gonna see how the 4 hours closing, see if we can get something there. So definitely looking for longs on Bitcoin there. So let's see. We're getting a nice rejection here on the 4 hour, forming support. So maybe the next one's gonna pull back a little bit. That's what I'm expecting it to pull back with no top wick. Pull back, get some small entries in, and then go ahead and rip up with this support here. So definitely, I think it's gonna be good. It's not gonna be too risky. I think it's gonna be good trade. So we'll wait and see for that. But I'm definitely looking for entries there. All right. Let's take a look here. All right, let's go and see if there's. Let's look at coin market cap real quick. See how all the other altcoins that we didn't break down are performing here for today. Polkadot's doing good too. Wow, we need to start breaking down Polkadot maybe too. Uniswap, all these other coins. So let's take a look. All right, so we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin. We saw Binance Coin has a good opportunity for form support. We looked at Cardano. I think Cardano is at a very strong 4 hour resistance, right? So we need to break above that to get back to our all-time highs. Dogecoin's ripping. XRP at a crazy resistance. They have their case still. So we'll wait and see on that. Polkadot, it's performing really well. In the last 24 hours, it's up 14%. That's amazing. And ICP, if you guys remember when ICP opened up, they were at like 400 value, right? And then now you see them, they're at like 1.8. It's crazy. Crazy thing about, you have Chainlink. I still think Chainlink is a great project. I think, in my opinion, it's a really great project, and I think it's still not done pumping, in my opinion. I think it's just right now Bitcoin, all these bigger coins are fluctuating. Obviously, when those coins aren't performing well, these smaller coins aren't. They don't perform as well, but it's still holding strong at $30. Look at, there hasn't been a crazy change in the last 7 days. I mean, a little bit. I mean, 8%. It's not the worst, but yeah, crazy. You're seeing Matic. Matic is down 19% in the last 7 days. Wow. That was one that was performing really well. Solana. That one was a great project as well. If you were able to get in this in the beginning, there was a moment where Bitcoin and these Bitcoins were pumping down, and you see Solana just holding strong. So that's definitely gonna be something there to keep a lookout. But yeah, um, let's look at changes in the last 24 hours here. See what we can see here. Or not. I guess not. So let's take a look at some news articles. See if there's any updates on any of the crypto here. Okay, I remember seeing something about this here. Let's take a look. Search giant Google lifts 2018 ban on crypto exchange wallet advertising. Wow, this is very, very bullish news for crypto. Let's take a look at this article. This is very bullish news. Anything lifting any ban regulations, lifting regulations, bans on crypto is bullish. So maybe this can be another factor on why my trade can play out. So maybe that can work out too. So let's see. This surprisingly Wednesday advertisement Google lifted nearly 3-year-old. Wow, they lifted nearly a 3-year-old policy banning. That's insane. That's very bullish. And this was today. This was 6 hours ago. So that's great. Past including either interesting business, new policy going to open door for vast majority of cryptos as DeFi trading protocols as have been conflicting. Wow, so you know what this means? Like, the more ads and stuff you can do on Google, the more eyes to like the retail investors. Like, that's amazing. That's actually huge. New advertising policy, United States, crypto was made soon. Be bombarded with ads. Dang, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see Binance like just everywhere on Google. Like, you kind of see like eToro, like you see them everywhere. Like, you watch any video, like they're the first ad that pop out. Like, so I can definitely see Binance US everywhere on Google. So don't be surprised if you go on Google, and you start seeing a whole bunch of Binance US websites popping out. But that's very bullish. Like, it might be annoying, but you're definitely gonna catch more eyes and more people catching on to what crypto is, maybe wanting to learn more, and like that's how everybody starts. So good news. So right here we're looking at the Google lifting these 2018 advertisement bans. So that's going to be very bullish for all cryptos here. Like I mentioned, you're going to start seeing a whole bunch of Binance, all these crypto brokerages popping out on Google. Like, that's going to get people's attention, and so that's going to get people to want to click on it, see what it is, learn more about it. So we're seeing some bullish news on crypto here today with Google. So that's going to be super good. But yeah, as of right now, that's really all I got. It's really all I got for you guys. So that's an update what's going on with crypto. But in other news, let's take a look at what CNN is saying about what's going on with AMC. Let's take a look at that. That was some interesting stuff there. I think AMC, last time I looked at it, was like up like $57 or something like that, something crazy. So let's take a look. Fears the Fed will start running now. AMC shares jump 120%. I knew that CNC was gonna have something to say about this, so let's take a look at what they had to say about it. Crazy. For whoever got into AMC, congrats. Wow, it actually reached $62.55. So that's even crazier there. So that's amazing. up 95% for the day. Wow. New peak above $70. That's actually insane. So whoever got an AMC, that's insane. That's crazy. So whoever got into AMC there, congrats. 120% to an all-time high. That's actually crazy. Crazy. I feel like if you're like in the stock market community, you would have been well aware of what was going on with AMC. No doubt. So lastly here, let's just go back to Bitcoin, see how it's closing here in the last 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna probably end the stream here. But it's been a great stream. I'm just glad we got the technical sides dealt with. So that was good to see that everything's good on that end. So yeah, let's take a look here. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna get a solid close. Like we're seeing it now. Everything's looking great. Like you look at the 1 hour, like it's closing nice, bullish candle. So yeah, I think I might get my entry in here. I'm just gonna wait for it to pull back, see what we can do. Dynamic risk, obviously. Risk management's always important here. So I'm definitely gonna wait and see how we pull back, how deep it is, because you never know what could go on. But we saw some good fundamentals for crypto. Crypto has had great fundamentals, but price just hasn't been there for some reason. I'm not too sure why. Like what's pulling price back? I mean, a lot of people are saying is like manipulation. I believe that there is some manipulation involved as well. But yeah, for now that's all I really have for you today. But I hope anybody that tunes in or watches the replay, I hope they enjoy. But yeah, until next time, I will catch you guys later.